guys! Excuse the amount of makeup that is on my face. I was gonna say I just finished filming a Christmas video. I finished filming that about 2 hours ago. Or maybe an hour ago. 2 hours ago. An hour ago. So excuse this. You'll be seeing this tomorrow. Apart from I will be wearing eyelashes. I'm obviously not now because I haven't. Also, spiky headband. Woo! That had nothing to do with this video. Today I'm going to be doing the music tag, and this isn't like a normal music tag because I had 2 different question tag things up yesterday, and I just chose ones that were more relevant to me because most of them were like, how many times have you seen this band live? Blah blah blah, live things, blah blah blah. And I haven't seen that many bands live. This is hurting my head. I'm gonna take this off. So I've changed it. All the questions will be in the description below if you want to do it yourself. Leave me a comment in the comment section below telling me that you've done it, and I'll check it out if you want. Not that you need my approval, but it would just be cool. So I've kind of made this, but I kind of haven't because I've just taken other people's questions. Yeah, anyway, let's get on with this. What was the last song you listened to? The last song I listened to was Anxiety by Good Charlotte, and I would have to say that's probably my favourite song at the moment. I don't know how I've managed to not listen to it ever until recently. A song that you discovered on YouTube/Tumblr. A song that I found on YouTube was Cray Button by Family Force 5. Is that right? I have no idea how I found that, particularly remember, but I like the song. So I downloaded it, now it's on my iTunes. Your favourite band? My favourite band since I was 11. Well, let's go through the ages, shall we? It was Avril Lavigne, Good Charlotte, Fall Out Boy / Panic at the Disco, Paramore, and it's been Paramore since I was 11. So I feel like I should stay with that. The Blackout. I don't have a favourite, like an all-time favourite, but there's loads that I love forever and ever. The best gig you have ever seen. As you know, I have only seen like one actual band live. The rest of them were, what are they called? Unsigned bands. So The Blackout is probably the best band I've seen live. I feel like I should go see more bands in the new year. New Year's resolution? Try new things. First album you ever bought. The first album I ever bought was when I was 7. It was Evanescence Fallen, because Amy Lee was bae. That's the last time I ever say bae on this channel. Yeah, and as soon as I got home and showed my brother, he was like, you could have just borrowed my CD of it. And I was like, this is a defining moment in my life, brother. I didn't say defining because I didn't know what that meant. The song you grew up with. I would have to say Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. I remember watching that music video and being like, they're so cool, they're amazing, I want to be like them. I think it was also the first time I ever heard rapping and rock music combined, apart from Limp Bizkit. Do they rap? I mean, Good Charlotte. Really enjoyed it. I remember sitting on my bed with massive headphones on, rocking out to it. Which band / artist do you own the most albums by? So I looked at this earlier. I have exactly the same amount of Blackout albums that I do Paramore albums. So those two, which are both my favourite bands, so that kind of makes sense. Did I say I have 9? 9. But what is the most musically involved you've ever been? I was in a band in year 10, in year 10 or year 11 with 2 of my best friends. It didn't work out, not because that we had musical differences, because we didn't do anything like at all. Our band practices was us just playing Tap Tap Revenge and watching movies and making really gross raps. Like the food raps, not raps as in like... The one time I actually sung out in public was a project in school, was to sing a cover of a song, and I was in a group that chose Britney Spears and we were going to record it, and basically everyone else had someone singing on their track apart from us, so we didn't know when we had to come in and when we didn't. And I know that's like what you would have to do in a recording studio anyway. You wouldn't have someone singing so you can join in, but that was the first time I've ever sung in a recording studio. recording studio. And my teacher kept turning up the volume in our headphones so we couldn't actually hear how loud we were singing, so we kept singing quieter, and he kept saying, "Sing louder, we can't hear you," and then failed us. And that was probably the last time I ever sung out properly, if you could even call that properly. So yeah, and since then I've been kind of like, I want to, but I don't. That's the last time I was musically, yeah. All the rest of the time I'm kind of like mucking around singing, so mucking around singing. Name 4 flawless albums. Enter Shikari, the Minesweep, and A Flash Flood of Colour, because their albums are like stories, so from beginning to end it just flows so nicely. Bring Me the Horizon, That's the Spirit. It's probably the first album I've actually liked of Bring Me the Horizon, like the entire way through. And I even brought a physical copy, so that makes sense. And Paris, White Noise, because it reminds me of like a soundtrack for something like Twilight. Not Twilight, but you know how that's filmed? It reminds me of that, but music form. If that makes sense. I hope someone understood what I was saying about that. And the final question is, what musician would you like to hang out with for one day? There are so many people in the music industry that I would love to hang out with, but at the moment, because I'm on a Good Charlotte hype, I'm going to say Good Charlotte, or failing that, if the other ones didn't want to hang out with me, just Joel and Ben. Just Joel and Ben, the brothers, because they're really cool. The rest of the band's really cool. Like, one of them is like an illustrator, but that's really cool that he does like illustrations and things as well. I follow him on Instagram, but I can't remember what people's names are. Honestly, people can go, "Hi, I'm," and then I'll just forget your name straight away. So, and that's not me being rude, I just can't. I can't absorb names. Yeah, I would hang out with them. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave in the comments below answering 5 or more or less questions. If you just want to type 1, 2, 3 all the way up to 10 on which ones you're answering. So like answering 10, blah. Leave that in the comments below. I'll just use the thing in the description to understand which ones you're talking about, because if you want to do this video, that's cool, do it. Leave it in the comments below and say, hey, I did this, check it out if you want to. Only if you want to. Catch you guys on the flip side, have a really good day.